Welcome back to Snipe City Cards. Today's video is going to have some packs open in the background, but the main gist of the video, there's some random packs, is I'm going to gripe on eBay and why eBay is quite possibly the worst platform to have anybody's marketplace centered around. eBay is the main platform for all hockey cards. I've been selling on eBay for 16 years, doing hockey cards heavily for probably the last 4, and it has been nothing but headaches. We'll start opening some packs. So I'm gonna really get into this. If you're looking, if you're already dealing with it, whatever the case be. First and foremost, eBay charges 12.9% fees plus tax. We're in Toronto, Canada, so taxes is 13% HST. So that comes to 15% across the board on any hockey card we sell just off the get-go. And then on top of that, if you have your item advertised, promoted, or do anything added on top of your listing, that'll get you more. We looked into our last year. Our average fees taken by eBay was 18.4%. You'd think, let's see if we get anything out of this first pack. I gotta have to take some breaks here in between my, we got a French variant, Tyler Toffoli. So we're going to do a voiceover here for a card we actually sold, I think, back in April. It's a William Nylander Rookies Gold. It was $29.99, graded at an 8.5. The fees are based on $39.53. So that includes $4.99 shipping and $4.55 sales tax. The sales tax never makes it back to us. eBay keeps that. So they send your payout with the item price plus shipping, because you have to pay your own shipping, which for us was about $4. And then they're going to take all this stuff off. So we start off with about $35 for the item plus shipping. We're going to lose $5.53 for eBay fees. We had this one promoted, so we're going to lose another $4.46 off of that $29.45, and our shipping cost was about $4. I think that leaves us with roughly about $21 to our pocket for an item that the person spent $39.53 for. That's basically the rundown on selling most things on eBay. As someone who has other businesses, there is no other business that would take a almost 20% rake for having a platform that would treat you as horrendously bad as eBay does. As a seller, I have never been dealt with properly from eBay. Anytime a buyer asks for a refund, if they were trying to defraud me, anything like that, the only time I've evened out is after I spent about 20 hours continually calling them back on the phone, speaking to managers here, managers there, everything like that. The latest thing is I had an influx on orders on our $5.99 mystery packs on our eBay, and we had like 200 orders in April. It was ridiculous. So there was a lot of back order, and I ended up having to cancel a lot of the orders. Before I did so, I called eBay, and I asked the representative there, hey, I might have to cancel some of these. I already have enough trouble dealing with you guys as it is. Is there going to be any negative drawbacks? He's like, no, if you just do it for 1 month, you should be fine. Just don't make it a habit going forward. You got a Drew Doughty MVP there. I was like, all right. Anyways, unbeknownst to me, that became a problem to the point that my seller rating in Canada dropped below standard. My seller rating everywhere else in the States is above standard or even top rated. When I call eBay, they greet me with, thank you for 16 years of being a customer and being a top rated seller. Anyways, if you drop below that standard, I don't know if you guys know this, they charge you an extra 6% on anything you sell. On top of that, on average, 18.4% they were already getting me at. We've got a UD canvas of Kasperi Cap. And this one's just mostly a rant, but it's also like a bit to educate you guys because I didn't know this. Anyways, I call them up, speak to some nice people. Anyways, eventually I get to a manager. He tells me there's nothing you can do. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like, to not try to make it right in any way, shape, or form. And then he just puts me on mute and waits for me to hang up the phone and doesn't call me back or anything like that. That's what dealing with eBay is like. We've got a Miro Heiskanen Orange Dazzlers. It's horrible. I have on low-end sales that is not tracked shipping, anywhere between 1 in 10 to 1 in 50, 1 in 50 if you're lucky. But keep that in mind. If you're selling stuff and you're not shipping it tracked, you have no recourse. Someone will say, I didn't receive the item. Even if you have a picture of the person at the post office with the item in their hand. We got a Trevor Zegras rookie retrospective. They always side with the buyer. It's horrendous. I know I'm ranting. I'm frustrated. It's not even, like, at the end of the day on this last sale, we sold a white box for about $200. One of our white box numbered to 50. And yes, you are reading that correct. The customer paid $278 and we received $169. So yeah, that extra 6% kind of burns. It was an extra fee of $16 on top of their already high fees of whatever it came to, like $32. So it was a little bit ridiculous, but at the end of the day, $16 isn't the end of the world, but it's just so frustrating. We've got a Daryl Sittler retired numbers. We've got a Shane Corson auto. Look at that. From Maple Leaf Centennial. Just pulled this pack loose from the stack of packs there. I think this came out of a tin. That's an on-card auto. That's not too bad. Got a Shane Corson on-card auto while we rant about eBay. Yeah, I wish there was another better option, but eBay does have the stranglehold on the hockey card market, and at this point, I have no recourse with them. I try calling them, nothing ever happens with eBay. All they ever tell me is, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do anything for you, but thank you for being a loyal customer for 16 years and giving us a bunch of money. Got another canvas here. Alex Nedeljkovic. Just wanted to get that off my chest, but also that's some information because I didn't know this. So you guys, if you're selling stuff on eBay, you run into some family issues, whatever the case be, and you end up having to cancel. I think the threshold is canceling more than 2% of your orders in any month period. They will drop your seller rating, get Tyler Seguin, Silver Scripts, and then charge you an extra 6%. It's absolutely horrendous. It's ridiculous. eBay is fun. Good luck out there. If you've got any stories on how eBay's treated you guys, let me know in the comments. Could use a little bit of camaraderie in this. But let me know any of the wild stuff that's happened to you guys. We got a Trevor Zegras center of attention. That's the video for today. I don't even know what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping someone from eBay sees it and maybe we get a million comments here of everyone's frustration on there. I really don't know. It's bad business. And I've run a few other businesses. This obviously isn't my main gig. I have my own business I run on the side. If I treated my worst customers as poorly as eBay treats their quote-unquote top-rated 16-year customers, I would be promptly out of business. But we did get a Shane Corson on-card auto from Maple Leaf Centennial. It's probably not worth $16. It's definitely not worth the hour to 20. This time I've given up. I'm not even going to bother trying to call back. You just take the loss on it. But yeah. Let me know your guys' worst experience on eBay. Buy or sell hockey cards, non-hockey cards. Your worst experience and how customer support dealt with it, whether it was good or bad. I'm curious to read all the comments. No, this is probably going to come off very negative, but after a while, it weighs on you. You get frustrated. So I'm sure if anybody else that sells cards a lot on eBay also gets frustrated with the experience. But let me know what it is in the comments, and maybe we can bond over mutual dissatisfaction. Thanks for watching.